Mark, thank you. This month, thousands of new graduates are picking up diplomas and walking right into a crowd of job applicants looking for work. Our next guest says there are 7 big things that turn off potential employers at job fairs and conferences.
Joining us with networking advice is Rosalinda Randall. She's an expert in workplace civility, business, and social etiquette, and the author of the book that we told you about a couple hours ago, Don't Burp in the Boardroom. Welcome back.
Good morning.
So your first tip is about the dreaded poor handshake. You say some people it's too strong, other people too limp.
Yes, and additionally, the gender neutral handshake. There are a lot of gentlemen who from a different culture say, well, I was taught out of respect to shake a lady's hand a little bit more gentle, but in a business and socially, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But in a business setting in this country, it really is a firm handshake, whether it doesn't matter what gender or what age.
We just had a new intern introduce herself earlier this morning, and I was struck by a terrific, confident, full handshake.
Yes, and the key is, if you don't mind, would you mind this part to that where our thumbs are? If you press against them, that way I can be firm because I am shaking on the meaty part of your hand. Slightly less, I'm crushing your finger.
Okay, it's different, right.
So that's the
and eye
perfect
contact.
handshake. Eye contact, smile, and stand. You stand for everyone out of respect.
What about nowadays with germs and everything? What about the fist bump, or is that?
There are a lot of people, depending on where you are. If it's a social networking kind of place, job fair, you might want to do that. I wouldn't as an employee. I would take the lead of someone else.
Hey, dude.
You know, but some people do refrain from handshaking for that reason alone. And I tell people, just shake hands. Just don't eat anything. Lick your fingers or put your hands in your eyes.
Yeah,
I guess
exactly.
you could take the cue from, let's say, your potential employer. If he's going for the fist bump,
Go
you can
for
take
it.
the cue. Yes.
Okay, so another tip would be a balancing act for some job applicants, which would be how not to get too familiar too soon. What do you mean?
Hey, what's up? You know, can you hook me up with a job? You work there?
Yeah.
You know, immediately start doing any of your personal woes, or I hate networking, or this sucks, or, you know, I haven't had a job in, 3 years. Just any of those things. You want to be upbeat, and you don't want to bring people down with anything that's negative.
When you go to a job fair, how should you dress? I mean, should you wear, if you're going for a thing at Amazon where, you want to work in the distribution center, do you need to wear a suit, or should you wear what you're applying for? How do you?
Whatever is appropriate. But yes, and then I say a notch above that. So yes, you are going for a warehouse position. Wear at least a collared polo shirt, and pants, not shorts, and real shoes. Not flip-flops or anything like that. Dress what's appropriate. And then also, if you do want to go all out, if you haven't worn a suit and a tie since 8th grade graduation, don't put one on that morning and expect not to, fuss with it. Wear it a couple of times. And ladies, also with heels. Don't put on a pair of heels for the first time to go to a job interview. You want to be comfortable, but yet appropriate. And really, a lot of times they'll judge you on that, because if this is your best effort, what am I going to expect after the 90-day probationary period?
Can you overdress for a job interview?
Some people say that you can. It depends. If I'm going directly to, say, Facebook, and I know that they have a super casual atmosphere, and I go with my 3-piece suit, they may say you're not a great fit here. So just tone it down a little bit.
When approaching new and potential employers, nerves can get the best of people. Tell us about a turnoff that you would say it's called the meet and flee. What does that mean?
Well, a lot of times people, because of nerves or they're new to it, they're just out there handing resumes to everybody and not engaging in conversation, or to see if that really is a place that you'd want to work. A lot of people will go up and go, oh, I hear you have good perks. I want to work for you. That kind of thing. Or people that are more seasoned and going back after losing their job or looking for another job, also dropping their business cards. I've had people go, here, call me, and they leave. It's like, that's going, I'm dropping it before I leave here. So it's always a one-sided conversation, and that's not what you want, because you may not have the position that I want or the contact, but you will have people that you know that you can say, you might be a good fit for so-and-so. So you're always on.
What do you mean by a glutton at job fairs?
Okay, a lot of people, and I've gone to interviews where they go, I'm just here for the food. They always put on a good spread.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
I've had someone say, I go approach them and go, I'm here to just hook up. And it's not me, but they're
Wow.
I appreciate that, quite honestly. fine, goodbye, good luck, and I'm out of here. Why am I going to waste time with someone who's here for a different reason? People go to networking events for different reasons. So just don't overload your plate. That's another sign of, gluttony. Somebody's going to go.
Take things home in a
We're all
toolbox.
in trouble for that.
Lick your fingers,
Yeah.
please,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shake
Good-
your
good
hand.
table manners.
And also small bites. I've had people where they're eating
Oh,
and
my gosh.
something landed on my lip while they were talking.
Oh, not getting the job.
I don't eat when I go to networking. I am there for a purpose.
Right.
And I imagine don't be hitting the wine bar too. If they
Not
have
too
one.
heavily.
Yeah.
Good tip. Once again,
You've helped us.
Linda Randall is an author, a workplace civility expert, and business etiquette trainer. For more, you can go to her website, follow her on social media as well. Thank you. Good to see you.
It was a pleasure.